Hey friends, it is Haley Garber, aka Beauty by Haley Garber. You can just call me Haley or whatever. Anyway, we're going to do this double braided boho updo. It's super easy. I think that you'll love it. So we're starting off with some thermal protectant, of course, and then we're going to take our flat iron and just smooth the hair out. It does not have to be perfect. You really just want to smooth out the top layers especially. Now I'm going to use some of the fiber paste on my hands and work it through to just make sure that the braids stay nice and smooth and we don't have any crazies and they don't stick to the hair. And I'm going to be doing a Dutch braid, a really big one. I'm not grabbing the hair perfectly and I'm leaving some pieces out around the face for face framing. As you can see, like I'm literally just kind of grabbing at random. You don't want perfect sections for these braids or else you're going to see really harsh lines. So just follow the hairline, follow the shape of the head and braid back, and then a little bit behind the ear. You're going to stop and just braid that the rest of the way down and then clip it off. I used a bobby pin to stop it. And then you're going to do a second braid right behind that one, and same thing, just grab organically and come all the way down. And then I went further down with this into the nape, so into the top of the neck, and then I braided all the way through. I'm using vintage powder, and that's just going to help me open up these braids, separate them, and make sure that they stay separated and pancaked, fluffed, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to do both of them like this, and just fluff, fluff, fluff all the way up, and then go and clip that braid back off. And spray some of that at the root too. That way it just gives some definition, and then face framing. And here we have two sections, so I'm leaving off that piece at the bottom, and you'll see why in a second. But pull all the rest of the hair back into a little half ponytail and twist the tail around. Go back into your braids again and fluff them up. Now that they've been moved, they're going to kind of tighten up, and then use pins if you need to into those braids to help kind of connect them, keep them smooth to the head, and then hold on to your little half ponytail and fluff up the rest of the hair. So you're going to take big sections, pinch and pull, and then you're going to take the tail of that, wrap it around, and pin it into place. Some more texture powder, and now we're going to begin to pin this bun in. So we're lifting up and then pinning down into it, and then we're going to take that strand that was left out and wrap that around that elastic and go in pretty good and tight, and then pin that into place again with the quality. Come on, Haley, get it together. And then we're going to continue to pin this bun in. Separating it, you can do so much detail work as you're going to see that I'm doing with this. You can just keep really shaping, fluffing, smoothing, pinning, and you just want to make sure you have everything visually pleasing. If you have any little strands that try to poke out like that, just take your flat iron, smooth them down, bend them back, put a pin on it, wrap it around to wherever it's going to fit the best, and then pin that into place. And then I'm just kind of lifting a little bit, making sure my shape is good overall. And then I'm going to come through with the flat iron, give it a twist on the face framing pieces, of course. I'm doing that to both sides, but there's the other side of the bun. That's why I showed you this side. And then break them up. So I just pull on them, separate them like that. And then take your hairspray. I'm using the original hairspray. And I'm just smoothing everything down. And it's Christmas next week, so I'm adding in a little white poinsettia hair clip. Ta-da! I hope you guys loved it. Let me know below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find me on any social media at Beauty by Haley Garber. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know below. See you next week.